Hello, hi, and welcome back everybody to another episode of Winning Lifestyles. This is your boy Nick back at you again with another video for our Fidelity series. And this one is to show you how you really don't have an excuse for not being able to get into investing with your brokerage accounts anymore. That's right, more and more of them are rolling out this extended hours ability to trade, which is just awesome because even if you work like a 9 to 5, you can still invest. Unless you're like living on the West Coast, over there on the great states of like California, Oregon, and Washington, because like over there 9:30 a.m. Eastern is more like 6:30 a.m. Pacific. So if you live over there, props to you. You just got to be an early riser to get in on that. But it's okay because for the rest of us, maybe we just are not the type to get up like, I don't know, I'm up and I'm just a wee bit groggy. You can actually still trade after hours too. So there's the pre-market hours and then there's the aftermarket hours. So like if you ever felt like, no, I missed out on the stock, or you know, like that Warren Buffett trade a few months back where like right before the weekend hit, he sold off like all his airlines and everybody was like, you could still actually get in and, you know, do something about it with those extended hours, because like you can see here, Fidelity has this great option where you can do pre-market starting around 7 a.m. Eastern. You can get started super duper early. Or if you're like a late riser like me, it takes forever to try and get out of bed, and I usually don't want to miss out in the evenings, you can still do that from 4 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. Eastern. So that's like 5 p.m. Pacific. So kind of sucks if you're over on the West Coast, because if you work a 9 to 5, then you miss out on the after hour part. But for everybody else in like Mountain Time and Central Time and Eastern Time, you can still be trading all the way through dinner. But anyways, let's talk today about how to set it up. But this is just also a reminder, please, folks, we are not financial service advisors. We're just doing this here for funsies and to let you know how to do it. But if you ever have any questions about this, please do not hesitate to reach out to Fidelity themselves. They have a great customer service team, and we're really just saying that because we like the platform. We are not affiliated with Fidelity at all, but maybe one day. And please do us a huge favor that if you like this video, just hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It really helps us get it out there so that more and more folks can feel more confident about investing and, you know, just getting one step closer to all of us building wealth together. But now let's go ahead and dive in and get started. How do you do it? So it's really easy. Once you log into your account, you can go ahead and click trade up the top. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out our other videos about how to place a trade on Fidelity. You can either do this on your phone. Yeah, just confirmed it. You can also do this on your phone or on your desktop. We'll do another video about how to trade extended hours on your phone later on, but all you need to do is click on the trade button and then pick the account that you want to go with. It could be any of your IRAs, your brokerage, it doesn't matter. But if you haven't gotten it set up yet, do not worry, because as soon as you click on extended hours, Fidelity just magically knows and is like, yo, dude, you don't have access for extended trading yet. Go in there and set it up. And they tell you about all the potential risks and everything. Basically, when you're trading after hours, there may not be as many people around. And remember, what Fidelity's job is to find people who want to sell the stock at the price that you want to buy it, or find people who want to buy it at the price that you want to sell it. And they kind of just, you know, put you together and go like, yo, here you go, get that trade. And they kind of just make it happen. But it may not always fill, just because there might be less and less people on the platform trying to get rid of their stocks or buy some extra stocks. So they kind of tell you about everything. They tell you how to enable it. And then you just go ahead and click start. And then, you know, life is all good. And you might have to like take an extra security step and do the link and, you know, confirm that you're really you, because with the whole Robinhood fraud going on, you can never be too sure. So yeah, with that being said, please make sure you're setting up like 2-factor authentication, and try not to do it just to your phone. Try to do it through like a secured link or something, and, you know, go and call your mobile carrier service like now, and make sure you have it on record somewhere. Write down the date and time, put it in some cloud note or something, but let them know like, yo,
do not ever send me a SIM card unless I physically go to the store.
Because there's so much going on right now with like SIM card copying and cloning your phone, and, you know, it's amazing how people will learn to game the system instead of just doing the hard work themselves and investing and having fun that way. Like, I get the adrenaline rush for, you know, being like Bonnie and Clyde and everything, but Is it really worth it? Okay, so back at it. We're talking about extended trading, right? So go ahead and just click on extended hours once you're ready to start trading, and that could be pre-market or aftermarket. And then you just want to put in your stocks, and it's just like going back to that trading video that we made a few weeks back, and it teaches you exactly how to do it. So let's say I want to buy some good old Coca-Cola, because for the first time in like 5 ever, they finally went below 50 bucks. And I'm really interested in maybe potentially opening a position in them. So if I wanted to do it, all I need to do is click KO, that's their ticker symbol, and then I see like pre-market, this information right here, and go ahead and click refresh just to make sure they're not duping you and that you double checked your prices. And this is what they seem to have right here, and you can see the bid and the ask spread and the volume, and you can see it's like tiny. There's like only 3,400 people still on the platform this early in the morning that are like, hey, buy and sell my Coke shares, please. So, you know, go ahead and click that, because like, who doesn't want a Coke, right? Like any time in the morning. Actually, Coke in the morning is nasty. It just gives you the rumblies in your tummy way too early in the morning. But anyways, once you get there, just go ahead and click on buy if you're interested in buying it. Say how much you want, and you can still place that limit order, and then go ahead and put your price. So, you know, if you really wanted this to fill, you'd put closer to whatever the last pre-market price is, or whatever the bid or the ask price. So right now, if I really wanted to get this to close, I would put probably closer to $49.89. But I'm a gambling kind of guy, so let's see if it will ever get down to 48 and somebody wants to buy it for me. I can then choose only 2 options now. You can either choose it to fill it for like the day, I guess that's like for the entire pre-market and maybe later today, I'm not quite sure. Or you can do like immediate or cancel. So if you're like really hesitant, you're like, you know, I'm only gonna buy Coke if somebody says, buy my Coke today, 48 bucks, I'll do it. Then, you know, it will fill. But if they don't, then nope, it's okay. And with the climate going on with the elections, because like everything just be going like woo or I'm not sure how much I want to risk it. So go ahead and click buy, and then oh well, looks like I can't do immediate or cancel or fill or kill. Interesting. Guess there's a minimum of 100 shares per order. Anyways, you know, let's dive back in here. So yeah, that just shows us that I'm gonna have to do a day order. Cool, good to know. You all learned too. So we're gonna go ahead and click on preview order, and just like that, it's like what we always see. It chooses your estimated price, you get your trade ticket if you have your preview order set on, so that you just make sure that you double check everything. Then boom, just click place order and you are ready to go. And that's how you trade on extended orders. Now, maybe you're like, Nick, I am not into buying individual stocks. How would I get around this? I thought it was all the rage to do things like index funds, because then you buy a little bit of everything. Well, you know, you can do this for the ETFs, like VTIs, Vanguards, all around index funds for all the stocks in the US, or you could do VT, which is like all the stocks in the world, I guess. Yeah, I need to go back and double check the exact count on that, but that's what they advertise at least. And yeah, you can still click extended hours. You can still see how much it is. If you needed the money right away, you could sell it or you could buy it, and you can see the ask and bid spread. And here the spread's a little bit bigger. Like you're gonna be like having to pony up closer to like 177 to get it. But yeah, most people are being like cheapskates and saying, hey, 175.41 is the way to go. So, you know, you can still buy it if you wanted to buy the ETF, right? And let's say I just wanted to buy some, and I'm gonna be a jokester and say, yeah, no, and I'm gonna lowball, and I'm gonna be like 170. So go ahead and click preview, and once again, you can see that this is how much it will cost in the extended trade session. And yeah. Oh, so I guess they tell us, right? So you are placing a pre-market order that is eligible for trading until 9:28 a.m. Eastern time. So they tell you when the order kind of like dies off and it's not worth anything anymore. So yeah, I guess it will just automatically cancel. We'll let you know. But notice that you don't really have to pay commissions again. They just charge you that like commission they don't tell you about, where it's a penny every time you sell a stock. But yeah, if you wanted to place that order, you could. But you know, if you're like into buying funds and stuff like FC Rocks or FXAIX, you'll notice that if you type that in, it's going to refresh the trade ticket and show you that you can't do extended trade sessions. And that's because, don't worry, it's like all the other mutual funds or index funds. They buy it at the end of the trading day, so you don't really know the price anyways. So, you know, if you're looking for something that will tell you the exact price when you buy it, ETFs are the way to go. But yeah, thanks again, everybody, for checking out another episode of Winning Lifestyles. Please remember, we are not financial service advisors. We cannot say this enough. Make sure you do your due diligence, figure out your trading strategy, and let's all try to find ways to be rich together. Until the next one.